So David said that I am the Secretary of the Department of Business and Economic Development. In English, it translates into Secretary of Jobs, Jobs, and Jobs. And when we're talking about this industry, it's important to realize that this has a huge economic impact on the state of Maryland. And when we look at economic development, one of the things that we ask ourselves are, what are the key and core credible competitive advantages that we have as a state? Some of it may have happened by accident, but they're here today. And what are they? And so you will have found my agency focused on industries such as bio and healthcare, on cybersecurity, and yes, today, we're focused on gaming, because frankly, it is a very big part of our economy, and we're going to touch upon some of those things today. One of the first things that we do when we approach any one of these industries is really to try to define how significant it is. And we partnered with the SAGE Policy Group to do that, and the findings you're going to see here tonight are going to be going through some of the things that we found about the size, the scope, the significance of this industry. And first off is how you define it. And the definition is actually pretty broad, because we're not only speaking about the video game industry per se. We're really talking about what we call a digital entertainment and emerging media, which is broader than just video games. And it includes activities such as computer and game development, web design development, e-commerce, online education, electronic games played online, social websites, mobile devices, video game consoles, the list goes on and on. And once you aggregate that, you get to some pretty impressive numbers. Go to the next slide. If you take a look at how many folks work in this industry, there's 32,000 folks here in the great state of Maryland that are employed in what we call DEAM, or Digital Entertainment and Media Industries. And what you've seen is that for every year since 2005, you've seen increasing numbers, now north of 32,000 people. Next slide. What's interesting here is that these people make a lot of money, right? If you look at the average salary here, it's north of $100,000, $103,000 for the average salary. That's more than double the average salary of pretty much anything else in the state of Maryland. So if you did the average salary of what people make here in the state, it's $49,500. The average salary here is $103,000. You pretty much have to work at Goldman Sachs to rack up the average salary on that kind of a dimension, if you know what I mean. That is absolutely extraordinary. More importantly, it's increased by 26% since 2003. And so this is an industry, if you're thinking about going into it, if you're a student, this is not only one that's growing, it's not only one where you're getting paid well. The scale of increase, is 26% increase in salary since 2003, is pretty extraordinary. So it's a good place to be. Next slide. So what does this mean in terms of total impact on the state? Because if you look at just the direct employment and the labor income and sales, you're talking about a $5.5 billion industry. But once you start looking at the indirect effects, the induced effects by this industry, you're talking about a close to $15 billion impact on the Maryland economy. That is serious. Those are serious numbers. Those are numbers that we pay attention to, and as you articulate the value, as we define it, it blows our imaginations for how fast, how far this industry has moved, and the impact it has on our economy. The interesting thing here, obviously, is that if you boil it down to state and local revenue, what we look at, how much money does this really equal for our bottom line in terms of state and local taxes? We're looking at $1 billion that's being contributed to Maryland coffers, $1 billion. And so this is big business for us. This is something that's critical for us, and it's something that we take very seriously. Quite honestly, we've probably only scratched the surface on what's possible.